in terms of having a constructive discussion. How do all these religions come into play? What does Kemet say about European and African religious space?
Okay, no, what I can say, you know, not only to Africans, but to the world, to say that, you know, Africa is the origin of everything, even spirituality. It started here. All these people who went and formed the Islam, you know, Judaism, Christianity, they all copied from a book, one of the books, you know, that is called the Book of Coming Forth by Day Abelungu, call it the Book of the Dead, and the Hermetica. So these are the spiritual books of the continent. That is the origins of all religions. So all of us have to go back to the source, you know, because the source connects us with the spirit that is still alive. The spirit that our ancestors were connecting to is still alive today, based on the proximity of sun and the earth. So that spirit is still alive. So all our ancestors gave us all that knowledge and that information. So you don't have to be lost. Come back home. Come back and assist to clean our home, because our spiritual home and our royal house is dirty. It needs to be cleaned, and it needs to be cleaned by all children of you know, the continent. And we need to create unity amongst Black people all over the world. When it is our new year here, you know, in Africa, they must also celebrate like the Chinese, the Jews, and everybody. Why? Because it is their right to do so, and they must be informed and educated, you know, about the dangers of kneeling at the wrong time. Don't kneel and ask for something that you can get in spring and you are kneeling in autumn.
Wow, wow. Did you hear that, guys? You see, this colonial system, you think you are rich, but you are eating diseases and problems. Fruits go with seasons. They go with seasons, so that you eat the right fruit in the right season. So but this business of us having oranges and guavas and bananas and mangoes 24 months in a year messes up our systems. And as Africans, we need to understand, in the winter time, we eat the winter fruits. And we eat the dried vegetables that we dry during the time of the harvest. So that by the time, so that our bodies are also adjusting. I don't know if I can explain this better to you, but citrus fruits grow in winter. And that's when you have influenza and flu and and I saw a cartoon the other day that really messed me up. That Africans were the only group of people that have a God that doesn't look like us. Ah, that one knocked my teeth off. This blue-eyed, last year I almost had visions. I took a picture of the white Jesus and I bent it, literally, physically. You know, and I said, the time for the white Jesus is gone. And up to today, some other black pastors have not forgiven me for burning Jesus. And I said, if he is alive, tell him to wake up and come to my house and talk to me.
Tagoza. No, go ahead, Kes.
Words cannot express, Chief. What I think we should do is maybe we must break down conversations into smaller pieces, maybe once every fortnight or once a week.
I think so.
I think so. On the platform. And
I think so.
Sharing with us as we are going along, because right now it's almost, to someone it's like, boo, it's chemotherapy, you know. It's like, the hair is falling off. And I also want us, maybe on the next one, I want us to look at South African sacred sites. How these sacred sites have now been taken as colonial temples. Maybe research in that direction, then Africans will understand why they don't have access to rivers, why they don't have access to mountains, and why we don't have access to our own shrines. Maybe that will be our next conversation, maybe by, say, same time next week, if that's okay.
Oh, no, definitely. No, definitely, definitely, King.
Good people on this platform next week, same time. We're going to be having M Nsingiza taking us through African sites, not only South Africa, but African sites, African sacred sites. Please, we'll try and design a poster and put it around, share it with your friends. Give us your parting shot, Mkulu. What will be your parting shot for Africa? The whole of Africa is here. Europe, China, England, South Africa, Canada, everyone is here. Please, what's your final message to everyone out there?
Let us, resolve as African people that the project of unity, it must never again be elusive. It can happen. It is possible. Just unlock your mentality, decolonize your mind, and see the value in the collective, collectiveness, because without that unity, we are even weaker and we will imprison generations to come. So unity.
Unity is power. We will not allow our power to be shared by politicians. Remember, the powerful people are the people. We are the people. We are the foundation as the common people. Let us unite, love each other, care for each other, affirm each other. Stop calling me Josh. Call me when I'm important. Start affirming each other, because when we call those things,
yes,
happens in my blood. Your host for this afternoon, Marara, Chigaramboko, Garamashamba, Huda, Kirana, Wanavanji, Makumana, Musende Shan, Vanamatanga Gugara, Chiramba, Sesera, Tambo, Paruare, Vanaman, Vanaman, Dumawan, where it is 1 hour for Mojena, Toveramrenga, when him Papa Guru Swa, with them here with us. Good afternoon, all. Good afternoon, one. See you again on another episode.
Chagoza.